Hey there, in this video what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk to you about Pinterest, how you can automate pins, how you can automate the entire process and drive tons of free traffic to your website, your landing page, your opt-in page, whatever it may be, and make tons of sales from it. And once again, like I said, it's all automated. So if you're struggling to get free traffic to your website, then you need to stick around, watch this video, because what I'm going to do, I'm going to break down the entire process, full tutorial on how to do it from start to end. And one of the things you need is you need a software in order to actually make this work. Now the software that I recommend, the one that I'm using, the one that I'm going to show you today, is actually called Traffic Wave Generator. Now there are tons and tons of them out there. Unfortunately, a lot of them have monthly ongoing costs. They're pretty expensive and pretty technical to use. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share with you how to use the Traffic Wave Generator. Why? Because it's cheap. It's basically a one-time fee. You get it, you get access to it, and you can use it for life. You can do multiple different Pinterest accounts, and you can do it all automated. Like really, it creates the pins, it does absolutely everything for you. So it's a real gold mine when it comes to one, saving time, two, getting traffic, three, making money on the internet. So what I want you to do is you will see a link. I'll put a link in the description below there where you can actually go check out Traffic Wave Generator and potentially pick it up for yourself. And what we're going to do is we're going to do a full tutorial on it, which I actually recorded earlier, and I thought I'd show you how to do it because it's honestly very step-by-step, very easy. It shows you everything you would ever need to know about using the Traffic Wave Generator and how you can actually get that free traffic from Pinterest. You're going to see me do the whole thing step by step. All right, so before we get into the actual tutorial, do me a favor. If you want to see more tutorials, if you want to see more videos about how to make money online, how to do affiliate marketing, email marketing, list building, all that good stuff, go ahead, please do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell icon so you're notified of my next video. All right, so let's go ahead. I'm going to shoot over to my computer and we're going to get stuck in to the actual training. Hey, how you going? It's Mark here. Welcome to the training video I thought I would do on Traffic Wave Generator. So the very first thing we're going to obviously want to do is connect a Pinterest account to your Traffic Wave, right? So that's accounts. But let's say you don't have a Pinterest account, so I'm going to start from the very beginning. Now obviously you can see I've already got one, it's already connected, but let's do a second one so we can show you how this works. So first thing is you're going to go over to Pinterest, so just Google Pinterest and go to Pinterest, and you can use any Gmail, any email address at all that you want to create your account. So I'm going to create a completely brand new account, so let's go sign up, and we're going to put in an email address. Now I created one for this, so all right, let's create a password for that. Hopefully I can remember that, and then put your date of birth in here. All right, cool. And then we're going to click on continue, and then we're going to save that. All right, just save the password. Okay, welcome to Pinterest. Now click on next. Okay, so see this welcome to Pinterest thing, this thing here. We're going to change that in a minute. So we'll just click on next. All right, just enter the details. All right, so English Australia, that's fine. What are your interests? Now, with your interests, you're going to want to click stuff that's related to your particular niche that you're going to be targeting using this particular account. So let me see if I can find something. I can't find anything super awesome. So what I'm going to do is you just got to pick 5. So let's go with inspirational quotes, motivational quotes. It's just generic kind of stuff, really. Technology, let's go with that. Right, let's pick one more. Psychology, that'll do. All right, so meet your home feed, click on that. All right, we can get Pinterest on your phone if you want, probably a good idea, but I'm not for now. Done. Cool. So that is the first part of it done, and then it is going to throw some ideas at me on the wall. All right, cool. So that's that bit. So now the next thing you want to do is you want to come up to profile, top corner, and this looks pretty boring. So we're going to click edit profile. Let's go and edit the profile. So first things first, we want to put your actual name in here. So let's do the name. Okay. Now we want to click change here. All right. You do want to change that. That's not going to work well. So put a picture of you. If you don't want to use a picture of you, just use a picture of anything related to your topic. All right. So in this case, we're talking about map here. So you could do an image of some sort of a make money online thing. Just Google it, or I honestly think you should brand yourself. So I always put a picture of myself. So I'm going to click change, choose a picture. Let's go find a picture. Let's go on there. Let's just use this one. Okay, for that to load, and that will change the picture. So now we have that. Now tell us your story. So you don't want to make this ridiculously long, you want to make it relatively short, but you do want to include some of the key terms, key topics about your niche, all right? Things that you might be targeting later on. So for me, it's going to be things like master affiliate profits, affiliate marketing, making money online, things like that. So, so I'm just going to go, my name is Mark Whiteley, and I've been working online, okay, targeted keyword, working online, for over 15 years as an affiliate marketer, a master affiliate profits member, a online coach helping people make money online. Okay, so see, I've kind of included a few different keywords in there that are related to my niche. All right, pronouns, I don't really care about that whatsoever. He, him, that'll do, don't really care. Yeah, let's just leave that blank, I don't think that matters. Website, now website, so we're going to stop right here. All right, we're going to stop right here and we're going to come in and change that. Now the reason being is because you need to have a website, obviously, right, to send people to. You can't send them directly to any sort of affiliate link, and you do want to use an opt-in page. So I recommend editing an opt-in page and making it a little better. So let's do that first. Let's just shoot over to where you've got your opt-in pages. Okay, so let's go to pages. So we're going to click clone OP3 page. I'm going to make a new variation of this, and I'm just going to call it, I don't know, map opportunity. I don't want to put Pinterest there. Let's just go interest, right? Map opportunity interest. Oh no, that's Pinterest. I'm using this one for Pinterest. Let's change this and click OK. Cool, let's publish the page. Now we kind of want to edit the page a little bit, right? We definitely want to edit it. Okay, so what we're going to do, because Pinterest is very graphical, obviously it's pins, we want to put some images on here, right? Now we do have an image just here, that's cool. But let's change the whole layout of it. And you can do whatever you like with yours, but I'm going to click plus element. I might put a, let's go a new row. Yeah, let's go like this, okay? Leave that there. In the row, I'm going to put 2 columns. So we've got 1, 2. All right, over here, I might put an image. So let's go drag an image over. Now I'm doing this pretty quick, but you could take your time with it. And what I'm going to look for is I'm going to look for the map image. Now I do have a map image. I'm not going to put this in. I'm going to upload a file. Okay, so you download the images if you'd like, or create your own, whatever you'd like. Let's come down. Yeah, let's just use the map course image, for instance. There's lots to choose from. Okay, this one might look a bit funny, but let's have a look. Cool, so I've got that in there, right? So this here, I might actually drag this, just copy that, drag it up here. Cool, and the opt-in box, I might do the same. I'm just gonna drag that up in there. Alrighty, the total earnings here, I might drag that and put it there. All right, so then in here, I might wanna add in a little bit more content. All right, so we wanna add in a bit more content so it's a bit more compliant. Let's grab let's just take this text box, let's clone it, save me creating a new one. Bring it down below the opt-in form. Okay, and let's just edit this, and let's just, that looks good. So now let's just paste that in here, right? Cool, so what we might do is make this smaller. So let's go text, size, let's just bring this down. Probably too small. Cool, so what I think here is what we might do is we'll go add another row, just drop it below. Okay, we'll just go 1 column. Now here what I might do is I might clone this, drag it down, chuck it in there. I might get rid of this bit here. Okay, so it's kind of like levels it off a little bit. We could make this image a little bigger. Just a little bit bigger there. Cool. And then we can come in here and we can just get rid of this bit. We've got already that written there. All right, so that's pretty much cool, right? Because there's a bit of content on there now. It's a bit more graphical. That will do the job. We're going to save that. Obviously, you want to make sure this, for now, goes. So we're just going to check all that. Now, we've got to make sure it's attached to the right list. And, yep, so it's going to the right page. Everything is perfect there. Close. Now, save that. Now, one really important thing you want to do, because as far as I'm aware with the rules, you're not allowed to have an exit pop. Okay, pop overlay, edit the overlay. All right, and then we got the pop settings. Okay, so we're going to come down here to delay and animation. All right, and we're going to do, see how it's got exit intent? We're going to have none. Okay, so we don't want to trigger that event on this particular page. Save that, close that bit, and obviously you might want to make sure it's looking good on a mobile as well. So with a mobile, you might want to make this image smaller, so if things pop a bit better at the top there, that looks fine. You know, you might want to have a little bit of a gap here. We might want to make this a bit smaller. Cool, that's fine, and that's fine, and save that. So we've got it for both versions, okay? So now that we've done that, we're going to hop out of that. We're just going to update it, and we're going to make sure that the exit pop is not running. So we're going to right click on that, open link in new tab. Now I'm going through this part very quickly, so there's no exit pop, so that's good now, right? I'm going through this pretty quickly because this is not really, I just want to show you how to set up Pinterest and the whole traffic wave thing, but you do need a page, okay? So, so now that we have the page there, it looks a bit more graphical, looks a little bit better in that sense for Pinterest's purposes, and there's a bit more content in there, so it's a little bit more compliant. Obviously, you've got to have all these things there, which we do, so that's okay. So we're going to then copy that link. Okay, let's copy that. Let's go back to our Pinterest account and let's put our website URL in here now. Okay, so there we have it. Username. I would make the username your name. There's no spaces or anything in it. So let's do that. Mark Whiteley. I think I've got one like that as well. So I'm just going to put Mark A. Whiteley. Middle name's Andrew. So we'll go with that. And then we're going to click on save. All right, so we've got everything we want in here. Click save. And now our profile is saved. All right, very, very good. Cool. So now we can come, there's nothing else we really need to change down here. We will be doing some other stuff later on in here, but for now we can come back to our profile and we can see here our links there. We have our little bit of information about us here, right? Which is cool. We have our picture and we have this right here. Okay, done. The next thing we want to do is we want to come up to where it's got this little drop down arrow here. Click on that. And we want to convert this account to a business account. You have to do that to run Traffic Wave. So click convert to business. It's really easy. You do not have to have a business, and there's no cost. Upgrade to a free, right? Click upgrade. Okay, so once we've done that, now we just need to describe your business. This is very, very simple. You can put other online merchant or marketplace, consumer goods, service provider, content creator. You know, it doesn't really matter. So you could put content creator if you wanted to, or you could just put other. All right, let's just go with other for now. Click next. All right, business name. Okay, so this one here, what we want to do is let's just go with your name. That's all I'll use in this particular case. Now, there is another section that we can change some things very soon that I will show you how we go ahead and do that. Okay, so we'll do that in a minute. Country, so your country, and then your website. You want to put your website in there again. Okay, cool. Then click next. What is your goals? Select 3 different goals. So we're going to increase online sales, we're going to generate more leads, and we're going to drive traffic to your website. What is the focus of your brand? All right, so we can just put education basically, or other. So we're going to, are you interested? You want to make sure you click yes, even though we're not going to run ads. We might later, but we're not for now. But do click yes. Okay, so click done. Awesome. Okay, where would you like to start? Measure your ad performance, grow your audience, showcase your brand. Just showcase your brand. So just build your profile, click next. Cool. So now that we're over here on our profile, all right, we can see the profile. Otherwise you would come back up and click your profile and you'll be able to see it, and then you're going to edit stuff. So here's what we want to do. We want to edit this, all right, the name of your profile now, rightio. Now that we've done that step. What we want to do is we want to include the pipe, which is the shift key and just above the enter key, straight up and down line, and we want to include a keyword. All right, so if I just go to Pinterest in another tab, I'll just go to Pinterest. All right, so let's just do a search here, and I type in a keyword like affiliate marketing. All right, so you can see that affiliate marketing for beginners, good one, or maybe make money online. There you go, make money online free, videos, fast, jobs, okay? So you want to pick something that's kind of related to your topic. And ours is affiliate marketing, make money online, work from home, entrepreneurship, start an online business, lots of different ideas, okay? So once you have an idea there, we're going to put the pipe in. I'm going to put whatever I found there, affiliate marketing for beginners, all right? That's what I'm going to do. So keyword and your name. Everything else is as it should be, just leave it alone.
You want to put your email address in there. So I'm going to use the email address that we use for this. You don't have to put your country code and your phone number and all that sort of stuff. That's if you have like a retail shop or like a store, right? If you want people to call you. We do not, so we're not going to worry about that. And click save. Okay, so now that is all done. All right, so now we can come back here where it says your profile, and you'll see that now there is this image here. Okay, so we can do exactly the same thing as we did on our landing page, and we can put an image there that relates to our topic, right? Which is pretty simple. So I'm going to click on the plus button, and let's go and browse. And I'm going to use this map course thing again because that's what I'm promoting with this particular one. All right, you can use any image you want. It's just going to look a lot better. Okay, so now we have our profile properly done. Now the next thing we want to do is we're going to need what's called boards. So when we go ahead and use Traffic Wave, it's going to ask us what boards do we want to add our pins to, right? And people will be searching for topics, and they show boards and they show the pins. So we want to create some. I usually create 3, all right? So if you come down, you'll see where it says saved and created. We've created none, we've saved none, right? Blank account, radio. So we're going to click the plus button just here, and we're going to create a board. So the first one, I always like to do, what's the product you're promoting? So in my case, it's going to be Master Affiliate Profits. Create that. Do not tick this. It's not a secret board. All right. And it's going to ask to save some pins to your new board. I'm not really going to pick any of them. I'm just going to pretty much click done. Okay. These are ideas, but we actually haven't saved any. Let's do that again. So let's click on profile. We're on saved. Let's click plus and create a board. So I might go affiliate marketing. Okay, and click create. Done. Let's do one more. Let's go earn money online. Right, something like that. You can do it online business, whatever you like here. Okay, so create that. Awesome. Now click on the profile again, and now we have our 3 different ones. You can create as many as you like. I wouldn't go overboard. Probably 4 or 5 is very much the max. Okay, so that's pretty much all we need to do there. Now the next thing we want to do is up the top here. You see we've got this here. We want to click on settings. Actually, we'll do it a different way. So if you come up the top here on this side bit, you'll see where it says bulk editor. Click on bulk editor. So when you click on bulk editor, it's going to say, let's go into the ads account. All right, we're not creating ads, but we need to go in there. So we're going to click on next. Just make sure you put your dollar currency, which you're not going to use later, so don't worry. Advertising, you got to accept that. Cool. So now we have that done. All right, so that's all done. That's all you need to do. All right, now come back up the top. Let's just go back to your profile. Cool. And you can see it looks a lot better. We have the ads account connected in there. Okay. The reason we need to do that is so we can do bulk edits, bulk uploads of lots of different pins all at once. Okay. So now that we've got that, we've got a nice looking thing. We've got a keyword optimized. We've got a title optimized. We have our link in there as well. All right. So now we're going to come up the top where it's got the little drop down. We're going to click on settings. All right. Now you'll actually see, look, we have the option there to bulk create pins. Okay. So we have that option. This is where we're going to utilize Traffic Wave. That option is now there. And that is all you need to do. All right. Now that you've seen that, now you know that's there, go back to your profile one more time. And we're going to need some stuff from here now. So what we're going to do is now you're going to go to your Traffic Wave account. Right, where it says account, you're going to click add an account. So the account name, you want to come back to Pinterest and you want to copy this. This is the account name. So copy that, go to Traffic Wave, chuck that in there. All right, Pinterest username. So go back to Pinterest. This is your username right here. Okay, just this, not the P. So copy that, put that in there like so. Right here. Then click submit. Cool. Done. So now you can see that this is an old one, but this is a new one. This is the new one. It's clicked. Status is okay. Okay, it's all ready to go. It's all ready to go.
All right, you're killing it. We're up to the next stage now. So that was the first part. We're going to move on to the second part, and this is where we're going to go and do a little bit more of the actual automation. You're going to see how it all works. Hopefully you're enjoying the video. Once again, if you do like this sort of content, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. But now let's go ahead and move on to the second part.
Okay, so welcome to the next steps. Now we've done the account, now we're up to the actual settings. So what we'll do is we'll go through this. The first thing we need to do is we need to set up your Chat GPT API key. Now in order to get that, you obviously need to have Chat GPT. It's free initially, obviously, when you go and sign up. So all you're going to do is just go over to Google and just type in Chat GPT like so, and just create yourself a free account. Now you may already have an account. If you do, fantastic. If you don't, create one and then just make sure you've signed in to that account. All right, once you do that, then what we want to do is we'll go back over here. Then you want to click here to get your Chat GPT API key. So create your account first and then come back and click this. That'll take you to this area. All right, so you have to click that link to get to this area. Now, when you click on API keys, you're probably going to get this green box or something similar that'll pop up and it will say you need to verify. So you got to verify your account. So all you do is you click that green button or that button and you enter in a phone number. It'll then send you a code or a text message with a code. Enter that code in and verify your account. Once you do that, you're going to get what's called a $5 API credit, right? An API credit. So what does that mean? When you normally just go to ChatGPT, you can type questions in and get answers and use ChatGPT from within their platform at no cost at all. There's no cost whatsoever with that. But when we are connecting through an API, so a third-party software that's connecting with it, like Traffic Wave, you do have to put some funds in there in order to do it. Now, don't freak out. It's cents, right? And you will obviously, when you first create your account and you verify it, you'll get $5, which will do you for a little while. Now, I recommend adding in maybe another $5 or $10 if you can afford to do so. And what happens is it uses a few cents here and there every time we have a call, basically a call back from the API to give us the data and put it back over into Traffic Wave. So you do need that. If you don't have credit and you try to set it up without that, you will get an error. All right, you will get an error, so you don't want that. Okay, so once you've done that, then you'll obviously be able to see over here the usage. All right, so the usage is here, and you'll see that I had a $5. I was given $5. Okay, I've obviously used that. All right, I've completely used that. So first things first. Let's come to settings. All right, and then you're going to go to billing. Okay, now you want to add some payment details so you can actually pay them, right? $5, $2, $3, $10, whatever you'd like to do whenever you want. So I'm going to click add payment details. I'm an individual. You can put company if you are, but I'm just put this whole account is a personal account, so I'm doing it under individual, which is probably where you'd be at. And then you want to enter in your billing details, so your card information, your address, all that sort of stuff. So I'll go and do that now. Cool, so there you go, that's been done. Now, we can add some funds to it. So anything between $5 and $100 is completely fine. I'm just gonna throw $10 at it. I'm not gonna set up automatic charging. You can if you wanted to. You could throw $5 at it when you want to, but what will happen is if you do run out of credits and you go to use the system in Traffic Wave, obviously it's going to spit an error with the Chat GPT. Obviously there's not enough funds. Then you can come back in and add some funds at that time if you want, or you can set up automatic recharge. Totally up to you. So I am going to just leave it like that. Fantastic. So that was successful. So now we've got $10 balance in here. That's all we're going to need to get the ball rolling. So now that we've done that, if we come over to usage, you'll actually see now I've got a $120 limit, okay, for some reason. I don't know why I did that, but it basically says I have $15, okay. I've used 0 out of my 15, okay. So my initial $5 has expired. I have $10 available to me, rightio. So I'm good to go. Now we can click on API keys, okay, and we're going to click on create new secret key, and I'm just going to put Traffic Wave. That will do. Permissions all, and click create secret key. It's going to give me that key. I'm going to copy the key. Perfect. Let's head back over to Traffic Wave, and we're going to put that right there. Once you put something in, you want to come down and save it. Wait for that to load, and now that's in there, successfully saved. All right, let's go and do Flickr. All right, so I'm going to click here to get Flickr API key. Now, once again, you will need to create a free account. I don't even think I have an account. Let's go and see. So I don't believe I do, but if I do, all good. If I don't, you click up sign up here. Let's see if I do. I can't remember. Nope, don't have one. So what I'm going to do is click on sign up here. Alrighty, let's go and put your details in. Alright, and let's go 46, password. I don't know why it wants to know my age. Jeez. Okay, got our password, not a robot, and sign on up. Cool, now it's going to basically give me my verification. So I'm going to go to my inbox, and there it is there. And email verified, click OK, got it. Now we can log in. So I'm going to sign on in, and I am now in my Flickr account. Okay, so that's the very first thing you want to do. So now that we're in our Flickr account, I'm just going to move this over here. We can come back to Traffic Wave. I'll just close that. Come back to Traffic Wave, and we'll click that again. Great, excellent, excellent. So now what we want to do is see, it says here, get another key. So we're going to click get another key. All right, this is for non-commercial, a non-commercial key. Click that one. All right, what is the name of your app? So we're just going to put Traffic Wave. Okay, what are you building? So this doesn't matter too much in here. So I'm just going to put using this for traffic generation to my website, right? Really doesn't matter, you're not going to get knocked back. Tick on both boxes and then click submit. Cool, so now we have our key. So if we come back over here, we need two things. We need the API key, so we're going to grab this. So this is copy the API key. Copy that. Let's put that in over here. And then we need the secret, which is this here. So copy that. Yours will be different, obviously. And we're good to go. Once again, you're going to save the progress. Okay, so it's basically saying I need to allow 24 hours for that to be activated, but that's okay. So I have them in there, right? And then obviously I will save that again later, and then that will work. If it doesn't, I'll just redo that process. But I did remember that was one of the rules, is obviously you have to wait around 24 hours for that to activate, but that's okay. Let's move on because we just, obviously good idea maybe just to double check, hey, you've got the details correct. So if I just have a look at this, there's no gaps before, no gaps after, no gaps before, no gaps after. So that's going to be correct. I just need to wait that little bit of time. All right, so that's done. Now we need to move on to the Google API key. So we're going to do that one first. Now they've got this kind of, this is all backwards, which is weird. So if I click on this one here, get your Google API key. Once again, you just need to obviously make sure you're logged into whatever Gmail you have there, okay? Up the top, excuse me, we're going to click on this here. And we're going to create a new project. All right, project name, I'm just going to call it Traffic Wave. All right, I'm not going to add an organization or anything. We're just going to click on create. Great, let's wait for that to load. Now it's done. All right, so we're going to select that project. Cool, and you want to make sure you're in the project so you can see it there. Then you're going to click enable APIs and services. Groovy. Alrighty, so in here we just want to type, we're going to put in here custom search API and then do a search for that, and then you'll see it right there. So just click on that, easy peasy. Alrighty, and then we're going to click on enable. Let's wait for that to load. Okay, so once we're in here, we've done all that bit. Now we're going to come over to the side where it says credentials, click on that. Alright, then we're going to click on the create credentials at the top, and we're going to click on API key. Now it's creating our API key for Google, and that's nearly done. Great, so now we have our API. We're going to click copy. Perfect. Come over to Traffic Wave, and we're going to put that right in there. All right, once again, just click save. You might get an error because of the Flickr thing, but that's okay, that'll stay there. So that's the Flickr, I have to wait 24 hours for that still, that's fine. But our API is there, good to go. Done. Now we're going to do the Google Custom Search Engine ID. Okay, so now we're going to click on get your Google Custom Search Engine ID. Okay, and then it's going to take us to a page that looks like this. We're going to click on get started. We're going to name it, we'll just, once again, just call it Traffic Wave, that's fine. All right, we're going to search the entire web. All right, we're going to do images and safe search, so you can turn them both on. Click I'm not a robot, and then click create. right? This is not exactly what we want. So we only want this little tiny bit here, right? But the easiest way to do that is to click Customize, and then you'll see it here, Search Engine ID. So just copy that there, come to Traffic Wave, whack her in there like so, and then we're done, and we can come again and click Save. Now, don't freak out, it's going to give me the Flickr error again. We still have to wait the 24 hours. So that's done. So now we have our ChatGPT done, Flickr done, Flickr secret key done, Google API key, and our custom search engine ID done. The last one is Unsplash. All right, so I'm going to click here. Now, obviously, you need to create an Unsplash account. So I don't believe I do. So let's just try and create one. Let's see what happens. Password. Let's create a password. Join. Okay, once you do, it'll probably redirect you back here. If it doesn't, it should just take you straight into your Unsplash account. So I can close that. Let's come back here now. When we click on it this time, it should load up with a different looking page. All right, so here we go. Welcome, Mark. We're going to create a new application. We have to agree to all this stuff here. Come down, and you got to scroll through to the bottom here before it allows you to, and then you click Accept Terms. Give the application a name, so we'll just call it Traffic Wave like we have for all the others. Just put for traffic to my website. This once again does not matter too much. Create application. All right, that's been done. Come down, and then we're going to see our keys. Now, if we look over here on Traffic Wave, we need the Unsplash access key. So let's go grab the access key, which is this top one here. Let's click the copy, and let's go and paste that in right there. Done, and save. Once again, just a 24-hour thing for Flickr, but that is all saved. So now we've got everything in there as we need to. Now, you do not necessarily need to do the Amazon thing. That's primarily for when you are promoting something on Amazon, okay? So I'm not going to be doing that, so I'm not worried about that one. You can if you want. So basically what it is if this is an Amazon account, so Amazon affiliates, okay? So there's a video there to show you how to set up your Amazon affiliate account if you want to promote Amazon products, but personally I'm not. So if I click here, you'll see that it's going to take me to the affiliates program.amazon, and we can sign up for affiliate program in there and get our key. That is something you can do if you want. There is a video showing you how to do that. But that's primarily it for this video. We just set up all the settings, all the good stuff's done. Now clearly for me to make this work properly, I can't show you the waves just yet, not until we have the Flickr 24 hours has been done and we've got the Flickr thing working, and then we're going to set up some waves. But in the meantime, since you have everything connected and set up, you can, you want to make sure you click save. You can come over to Offer Search. You can start playing around in here. You can add a campaign and do some searches. Your keywords, you can start looking for different keywords like affiliate marketing, make money online. If you've got a health product, you can start looking at those. So like if I just did affiliate marketing, oops, spelled that wrong. All right, we can click find. All right, and then it's going to go and do some research for us because now we have our Google Search Console ready to go. So affiliate marketing business, so we can click on that. We can do some research on keywords, okay? But I've already kind of covered that a little bit when it comes to checking it out inside of inside of Pinterest. But this is definitely cool, and you can do an action menu. So you can do Google Trends, Google Search, all sorts of different things here that you can actually look at. You can look at the search volume. You can use the keyword planner. Totally up to you how you do that. But it's not super necessary for what we are personally doing. I'm going to guide you through that as we go.
All right, we're up to the final stage. You're doing well. It's been a long video, but I wanted to show you the whole tutorial in one foul swoop. Hopefully you're still with me. If you are, once again, subscribe to that channel. And let's get on to the third and final part where we're going to get these pins out there and automate the entire process. Once again, if you do want to get the traffic wave generator, you will see a link in the description below. Let's go get it.
Now that you've got your account added, and you've got your settings, your APIs. So remember too, by the way, Flickr takes 24 hours, and if you try to save it, these ones will disappear, the ones below it. So you should be able to just click in here, and a little pop-up should pop up with the ones you had found, your APIs, and you should be able to just add them back in. If not, just go and grab your APIs again. It's pretty simple, and chuck them in here, then make sure everything is saved. Now, once you've got all that done, we're up to actually now sending some traffic. And I'm going to use this account here because I have no pins or anything, nothing's on there. All right, so we're going to use that one, and we would go to waves. But I also wanted to touch base on this template groups, okay? Because you can use template groups. There's the basic ones, or you can actually add a template group, which I might do. And let's just see how these work. I've never used them, but let's have a look. So we've got all sorts of different templates that we can choose from. I'm thinking this one looks cool. I might pick about 3 or so. So all it means is it's just going to replace text in this section, and an image in this section. Okay, so pretty simple. I think you can even create your own too. Yeah, there's a template editor or something. I'm sure. I haven't seen that yet, but I'm sure there is. We'll pick this one. So I've got 3. Let's just get one more. And this one here will do just for an example. Right, that'll do. So let's submit let's give it a name. So we'll put, I don't know, marks, map, templates. That'll do. And let's submit that. Okay, let's see what happens there. Assuming it's going to add them to like a group that we can use later on in the wave. So we'll just wait for that to load. Awesome, so now we have this group of templates. Excellent, now we can go to waves. Okay, and I already did a couple of test waves there, but we're going to do another one. We'll do an add wave. Okay, it's relatively simple. We're going to give it a name. So let's go wave name, let's go map opportunity. You can call it whatever you want. And the account I'm going to put this on is going to be the Make Money Online one. Let's just do that so I know what it is. Start date will be now. Wave duration, let's do the whole hog. Let's go 30 days. Let's do say 10 per day, or we can do like 8 or whatever you want. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go 8. Let's go 8 for 30 days. Wave status will be active. Now, you got choices here: Pinterest, Amazon, image zip archive, which we don't have any, but I'm just going to go basic image search. It'll use the Flickr and the Unsplash to find those images for you. Now we need to put keywords in. I would not do too many, so I'm going to go affiliate marketing. All right, let's go email marketing and make money online. Let's just go with that. That will do the job. All right. Pinterest account. So this is where if you have multiple accounts, you would just choose the one you want it to go to. So I'm going to do this one, Make Money Online account. And then we have the boards. So remember we created boards. So you can put these under one, or you can put them under multiple boards. So I'm going to go this one and the Make Money Online one. All right, so let's go with those two for this particular one. Now the pin titles, very simple. We're just going to click on this little icon here. All right, we're going to enter some keywords and a URL. All right, so I'm going to go master affiliate profits. I'm going to go map done for you system, and let's go make money online and affiliate marketing. Let's do that. Now the URL, so this is not the URL of where you would send people. This is the URL of where you want ChatGPT to get content from, to get information from about it. Now later on you might have a review on it and everything, so you might want to use that because it should have a lot of good content. But at the moment you probably don't have anything like that. So we can simply just use the masteraffiliateprofits.com sales page. Now there's not a huge amount of information on here, but there is a little bit that will tell us a little bit about it. Rightio. So what we want to do is we're going to copy the URL here. Okay, let's head back over and let's add that in here. All right. Now, when you have different keywords and like way off keywords and a URL has very little information on it, the pins might not be perfect. The images might not be perfect, but it doesn't matter. You're just after traffic and you don't want to be spending all day, every day doing this. I will probably record another video showing you how to do the whole thing manually if you want to create your own pins on Canva, but that defeats the purpose of automating everything. Rightio. So enter context. All right, so context here. Now we need to give them some information to be able to generate multiple different headlines and also titles and stuff like that. All right. So let's go back to the sales page, and what we can literally do is let's have a look here. So okay, so let's go with this. Okay, let's just copy all that. It's quite a lot. It's maybe too much. but let's just grab it and see what works, what happens. We're going to put that in there. Okay, so I just copied that, I put it in there, I click submit. Give it a second, and then what it's doing is it's creating multiple different titles for us automatically using ChatGPT and the API connection. Okay, so let's just wait for that to do its thing. Now, if you don't have any funds in your ChatGPT account, which I showed you in the API video, the previous video, obviously it'll spit an error and it won't work. So you need to just go put $5 in there or whatever, or $3 or $4, and that'll work. It costs us very, very, very little to do it. So there you go, done. All right, so it's done 100 of them. All right, 100 variations of the different titles. Okay, so that's done. So now I'm going to do the pin descriptions. Click on that. Now I'm just going to leave it exactly the same. All right, I'm going to leave the same context, the same URL, and the same keywords. It'll create multiple different descriptions based off those bits of information now. All right, so I'm going to click submit, and once again we let that do its magic. Now, while we're waiting, the next thing we're going to do is have our link. All right, so let's go over to our website and let's get our link for that. Okay, so this is the page. So this is the page I'm going to share. So you would have, yours would be like the all-in-one solution. So yours would be your website slash I think you called it map opportunity interest or whatever you called it. So you would actually just go to your dashboard. You would go to your pages. Okay, just go to your pages, and then you would find that link. Okay, you would find that page. So let's go back here. Map. So this is the one I created, map opportunity interest, and we did that in the first video of these 3 videos, right? And you would right click and you would copy that link. Okay, that's what you would use. For me, I've made it as my home page for this one. So I'm just going to use that, which is the same, and you would just use yours, which is fine. Okay, let's come back to Traffic Wave. Now that has finished, done all those different ones there for us, which is great. We're going to add in our pin links in there. Okay, so that's where we want traffic to go to. Now, so that's the traffic that's where people go to, right? That's not where it gets content from. That's where if inside the pin itself there would be a link, and that's where we want to send people so they opt in and see the opportunity. Now we want to make sure we add a slug to the pin links, because what that does is it creates a unique different slash whatever at the end of it. They all still go here, but it just creates unique slugs. Okay, so you have a unique URL for each pin, especially when you're bulk pinning. You want to make sure that's turned on. Okay, now here's where we got the template groups. Alrighty, so let's have a look at the template groups. So we've got Mark's map templates. Let's use that. Now here, insert template texts. Okay, so let's have a look here. We're going to use the same thing. I'm just going to leave all that like that, and we're going to click submit, and it will create template text, so text on those templates, okay, for us. So it's pretty much all automated. You just have to follow through this very basic sequence. The only thing you need to do is add in the keywords, the URL for the page where it can get the content from. Okay, that's pretty much it. Let ChatGPT do the rest, and put in your actual link of your landing page under pin links. That's it. So there we go. That's all done. It's come up with all those different template texts. Okay, you can read through them if you really want. You can just make this bigger. You can read through them, and you can, if something makes absolutely no sense whatsoever, you can change them. All right, you can totally do all that. Like some of these ones, map update 16, site walkthrough, like all that kind of doesn't make a whole lot of sense, because that's content from their page talking about the updates and all that sort of stuff. I would probably change those, right? Or I would just delete them out and get rid of them. That's totally up to you. For me, in this case, I just want to do it speed. I'm not really worried how perfect the pins are. I just want to get them done and do more of them, so I've got a lot more traffic. People will still click on that sort of stuff, right? So let's click on save. Now the next thing that's going to happen is, this is where it could take 5 minutes, it could take 30 minutes, okay? Because what it needs to do, it needs to go out and create all of those pins for you based on all the content we've provided it, pull images out of the internet, put headlines and descriptions and all that sort of stuff in there. So as it says it's running. When it's finished, then we're going to come in, and I believe it's this one here, we click on that, and then we're going to be able to get our CSV file. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pause the video for now, and I'll come back when that has finished, right? It'll say green finished. That's when we can do that final step. So I'll be back in a second. Okay, so I waited 5 minutes and I refreshed, and then it comes up generating pins, so it's still working. If I refresh again, so refresh the page, hopefully it has finished. So there you go, it's finished. All right, it's good to go. So you can come in and you can have a look at the actual images, and you can delete images if you think they're absolutely ridiculous and not going to be, you know, worth using. All right, so that's one thing you can do. I'm not going to. I'm just going to leave it as it is. All right, just for the sake of showing you this. Like this is probably no good. This is probably no good. So I can delete this. All right. This is kind of all right. That's probably no good. Okay, and then there's a few more pages, so you could look through those if you wanted to. That is totally fine. Let's come back to waves. So now the next step after you've done that is you can either go in here and you can edit them too, by the way, so you can edit what you've done and redo it if you don't like it. All right, or the final thing is here, or you can delete the whole thing if you don't want to do it at all, or you can click on the P for Pinterest here. So click on that. All right, and then what it's done is it's gone ahead and generated the pin, so you can actually see the pins that it's going to do, and this is the title and the description. All right, so it's all ready to rock and roll. All right, and you can go through and look at all of them. It's just taking a minute to load. All right, and you can see them all there. So some of these are looking pretty good. All right, so this is a basketball. You know, maybe that doesn't make much sense, so you would obviously go in and delete that. You know, this one here, this one doesn't make a whole heap of sense, .voy, you know, so I could delete that, you know, get rid of that, you know, and you can do, basically that's what you can do, okay? That's what you can do. You can also create pins manually as well, so you can click there and create a pin manually if you wanted to, but for the sake of just showing you how this works, all I'm really after is the traffic. I don't care if the images are a bit weird or if anything's too weird about it, because sometimes those work, you know, creates intrigue and curiosity, people click them, and then your link is there, right? So it still works, okay, based on my experience with doing this sort of stuff. So plus the other thing you want to keep in mind here is you want to automate this as much as you possibly can by not fussing over the little details too much at all, because they will still get clicks, you'll still get views, you'll still get impressions, right? So now I'm going to click Export CSV. All right. Now you'll notice you should watch this, because sometimes there is an error and it's on the side of Pinterest. When you go to upload it, it'll spit an error. If that's the case, you need to do it. You need to do the uploading process in Pinterest from an incognito window or from a different browser. All right, and it will work. It's something to do with the cache. Watch that video, that will explain exactly what that is and the solution to that. All right, so I'm going to click Export CSV, as long as you're aware of that. That is exporting it. Now I'm going to find that, I'm going to put it somewhere. So now that I've got the export, I'm going to double click on it. All right, here is my bulk upload. I'm going to cut that, and I'm going to put it back somewhere where I can find it. So there it is there, there's my bulk upload. Okay, I'll minimize that. Okay, so now I've got that, I've come over to my Pinterest account right here, and then I'm going to click on the little drop down arrow at the top there, go to settings, go to bulk create pins, click on here, go and find that file, there it is there, and upload that. Now this is where you may get an error, but it was fine for me, so upload successful. If there is an error, I told you to watch that video. Basically, you're going to do this again from an incognito window or from a total different browser like Microsoft Edge or Chrome or Firefox or something else, and it will work. All right. So that's that. Upload successful. This will usually take about 2 hours, okay, before it actually kicks into gear. So I click got it, and we are done. So now you can come back to your profile. If you come down, you'll see all the ones that have been created. All right. So these are all the ones that have been created, ready to go out. Okay. So that's pretty much it. It takes about 2 hours before they actually kick into gear, and that's it. It's pretty simple, really. That's how you go ahead and you create them. So now I have done 2 different waves. All right, I've got 30-day duration with 8 a day. Right, that's like, what's that, 240 pins over the course of a month. That would take me forever to do that manually. And I did another one earlier that has already got me, I think, about 24, 25 impressions and around about 10 clicks to my opt-in page, which is fantastic, and I think 1, maybe 2 opt-in. And that's only been for like 24, 48 hours. All right, that's really, really cool. So obviously you want to rinse and repeat this. Don't expect results overnight. It's something you want to just do automatically in the background, and over the next month or two, you'll start to see a nice, decent amount of traffic. And remember, you can do this for any different product. If you're promoting other products as well, you can do the same thing that I have taught you throughout this training. So that's it from me for this one. Hope that helps, and I'll see you in the next video. All right, ciao.